はい。わあ、お久しぶりです。お久しぶりです。はい、こんにちは。ほやです。マジお久しぶりね、配信で。わあ。はい、皆さん、来てくれての配信のリスナーさんは、こんにちは。今日はね、何かするから、まあ、いつも通り、イラストの配信です。うわうざ。うざ。まあ最近はね、仕事でちょっと忙しいから、あんまり書くの時間は全然ないし、1ヶ月くらい全然何もやってないしね。そしたら、今何かする？まあ、多分 CV 書こうか。If it is welcome in 英語もできるし、まあ、動画見てるのリスナーさんは本当にありがとうございます。I've been so busy recently, there was no time to even draw anything. So, 今はウォーミングアップするか。I guess I gotta warm up first. 今日はね、well, I'm just streaming on YouTube today. 普通はね、なんか普通時はまあ Twitch 配信するね。だけどあんまりなんかアーカイブはないし、そしたら YouTube の配信するかって思う。Haven't drawn in so long. I feel so rusty. 最近ってさ、なんか体の調子はマジやばいって。マジやばい。天気はね、本当に悪いって思う。 つもなんだっけ、熱とか風邪とか、いろいろの病気があるし、大変そう。仕事もなんか難しいからって、毎日帰るの時間は全然、もう遅くからって。そしたら、なんだっけ、ショットの動画も全然やってない。X も使うの時間は全然ない。ガチャゲームの時間は全くない。大変だね。マジやばい。Like, I've been so sick recently. I have no time to play any gacha games. No time for anything. No time to edit YouTube shorts. TikTok. It's like no time at all. But also, なんか最近、なんだっけ、マウス、新しいのマウス買った。Bought a new mouse recently. 高いわ、マウス。It's so expensive, the mouse. いくらかな ?2 万円くらい ?It's like $200? だってさ、マウスはめっちゃいい。マジいい。It's like an ergonomic mouse. So, 前回のマウスね、まあ、もう同じわ。2万円くらい。But I used it for 3 years? 3年くらい使うって、もうそろそろ買いなくや。So I finally changed it. パソコンの画面はね、like one of my screens, one of my monitor, it's been broken for like a year. もう1年くらい壊れちゃったって。And I haven't changed it. It's so expensive. 高いね。パソコンのなんかディスプレイ。2万円、3万円くらい。It's like $200-300. 普通のディスプレイはダメね。なんか色とか、色 like the colors gotta be right. So I haven't really went out my way to look for a new one. Ah, あとね、最近TikTok とか YouTube ショート動画とか、まあ、いろいろの応援してのフォロワーさんは本当にありがとうございます。Thank you for everyone for enjoying all the little YouTube shorts and TikToks. まあ、it's not that easy to make them. It's really not easy to make them at all. マジ大変。難しいね、YouTube。ショート動画とか、マジ大変そう。まあ、400、500の、like 400, 500 viewers for it. いいと思う。あ、翻訳忘れちゃった。ちょっと待ってね。これじゃないし、どっちかな？こっちか。テスト。あ、いるじゃん。そしたら、どこだっけ？こっちじゃない？Okay, it's here. テスト。長っ。なんで長いの？はい、こんな感じか。There we go. なんで日本語立つって？ There we go. Okay. この調子か。ちょっとでかくて。はい。最近、リスナーさんは元気ですか？ 顔ちょっと変ね。The face is a little weird. It looks a little small. The nose, maybe? I feel like I've forgotten how to draw. あおい、翻訳。何をするなんで英語でこんなにだ I feel like I've forgotten how to draw. Maybe we can go a little closer. Maybe something like that. こんな感じくらい。今はね、ウォーミングアップだけね。何が書くのか全然わかんないし。Just warm up first. Then we'll figure things out. CV 書こうか。最近ね、アニメとかちょっと見てますね。Been watching some anime recently. What's that one? かぐや様じゃねえ。 か、あれ、コスミックプリンセスかぐや。まだ見てない。日本語はなんだっけ？超かぐや姫。まだ見てない。だけど、なんか、いろいろのイラストを見てましたね。マジいい。かわいいし。明日、見てようかな。明日で。明日はね、多分時間があるし。I think I have time tomorrow to watch it. I forgot to post that I'm live right now. Stika de YouTube live now. Streaming art all art on YouTube. Insta のライブね。なんかあまり良くないねと思う。Instagram Live doesn't feel very good. Like the chat, it's a little hard to navigate. And I'll miss a lot of comments. And it's also なんかちょっとラグいし。It's like laggy.アーカイブもないしね。イケメンすぎるじゃない ?CB が。この感じで。 My hands are so 英語は何だか like shaky today. 超増えてる。It's so shaky today. なんだろう。首ってさ、ちょっと長くない？ The neck looks a little long. 調整します。最近ってさ、なんか自分のなんとか声とかマジ嫌いね。マジ嫌い。全然可愛くないし、の声。The nose looks weird.まあ声はあまり可愛いし、ちょっと男っぽいすぎと思います。マジやばい。 れいいかな？ Hello, welcome in. やっほーやっほー。野田さん、いらっしゃい。ちょっとエモいね、この顔。超重い。なんか表情とかはちょっと変かも。嬉しくないの顔。あれなんです。初見英語はなんだっけ？初見は、まあ、挨拶っぽいね。なんか、なんだっけ？印象？最初の方言くらいみたいのでしょ？そしたら、英語はね、first impression or first greeting。なんか翻訳ちょっとちっちゃいね。ちょっと待ってくださいね。こんな感じくらいかな。はいはいはい。初見の場合は、はい、挨拶。こんにちは。ホヤハフです。まあ、ハーフわかるね。私は、ウマ娘のイラストとアニメーターさんね。配信はね、ちょっと俺かもしれないし。あと、Mr.CB は惜しいね。神惜しいと思う。まあ、日本のリスナーさんは、もし営業勉強と練習とか、まあ、ぜひぜひね。もし問題があるし、まあ、ゆっくりって。私もね、まあ、日本語は全然上手くないし、まあ今、まあ配信時は英語のなんか翻訳であるし、だけど 日本語喋るときは、まあ、翻訳ちょっとバラバラね。全然当たんないし。英語だけね、翻訳で。So if I use English, the translation will be right. If I use Japanese, it's completely not right. まあ、しょうがないわ。Thank you for letting me know. はい。No problem. No problem. まあ、配信と Twitter ね。まあ、X は X ね。X とか Twitter とかね。フォロワーさんは、まあ、最近、日本人のフォロワーさんはいっぱいと思う。最近も私はね、まあ、日本語いっぱいツイートしますね。英語はたまたま使うか。on Twitter ね。Your art looks amazing. Thank you, thank you. ありがとうね。頑張ります。まあ最近あんまり書けないし、時間がないね。仕事は、まあ、仕事は最近難しいから、書くの時間は全然ないしね。サビサビね、今書くから。普通はね、この感じの顔はまあ、スタイル、自分のスタイルじゃないし、今は、まあ、何か書くから全然わかんないね。ウォーミングアップね、今。Just warming up right now. 普通、書くのスタイルはちょっと可愛いし、こんなの表情は全然やってないね。普通はこの感じね。ちょっと可愛いっぽいし、ちょっとギャルね。ちょっと嬉しいの顔の表情とか。こっちはね、全然違うね。まあ、今日は落書き行こうか。次は、何書こうか。アツター、ヤッホー。Welcome in, welcome in. いらっしゃい。はじめまして。Welcome in. それじゃあ皆さんは、まあ、質問があるし。I have a question for everyone. どうやってこの動画、この配信で見つかるかな？ How did you find this stream? フォローさんかな？ 普通はね、まあ、Twitch で使うからで、YouTube の配信はあんまりやってないね。友達は、Twitch の友達いっぱいすぎるで。ジン、ジン、ジン、ジン。小節さんさ。やっほー。Hello, hello. 久しぶりです。今日は暑いね。まあ、ジンさんは、まあ、英語使うか。It's really hot today. マジ暑い。まあ、毎日そうと思うね。口からで。まあまあまあまあまあまあ。配信はね、まあ、どっちでもいいと思う。私はね、まあ、日本語と英語は使うし、I will use both English and Japanese. What's that word? What's the word? Polyglot in Japanese. なんだっけ？まあ自分はね、使うの言語はね、多すぎ。I speak so many language. マジやばい。頭はね、まあ、なんでこんないっぱいの言語は知ってるからってマジわかんないし。マジ変。だってさ、仕事時は英語ばっか。When at work, I only speak English. 普通使うは、まあ英語だけね。だけど日本語は、But for Japanese, 考えるときは、まあ自分一人時はね、日本語で使う。When I'm alone, I use Japanese. 読むときは日本語。ほぼね。Mostly in Japanese when I dream. だけどこっちはね、日本人の友達全然ないね。I don't really have Japanese friends here. マジあんまない。中国はね、まあできるね。I can speak so many English, I can speak Chinese too, like Mandarin. まあ見た目は日本人っぽいと思う。I think my looks wise, まあ日本人っぽい。Thinking in different languages is hard. まあ。It's okay with practice. でか Why did I draw it so big? What other languages do I speak? English, 英語、中国語、Chinese, Mandarin, Guangdong, not really. 広東語、あまり使えないしね。あとなんだっけ？福建語も、福建語はね、上手と思う。福建語英語なんだ。福建。マジ大変。マジで。頭はちょっと、今日はちょっと、スローね。まあ、韓国もできるしね。まあ、今も多分できないかな。Yeah, Cantonese and Hokkien. 我食飽未啊？顔ちょっと変ね。なんか最近の、まあ、来年like あれなんだっけ？来年じゃない、去年。去年の活動じゃない。Was it like last convention? アニメの大会ね。I got spotted by people. And then they started speaking English to me, and then I just froze. Because I was like, I was just speaking Japanese English. マジやばい。ちょっと失礼、ブレともわかんないね。頭はマジ変。I start speaking like English and then I start speaking Japanese mid sentence and then they just look at me and then I'm just like, I'm sorry. 日本語でしょ。自分 like my own Instagram reels like algorithm has a lot of Japanese English videos. Because of all like the halfs around the world. いいと思うね。最近のハーフの印象はマジいい。Like the stigma for half Japanese people has been a little better thanks to social media. Which is a good thing, I guess, for me at least. It's also easier when I have to introduce myself and then everyone just kind of gets the picture. It's like, Hoya Hafu. And then you just start speaking Japanese, and then they would be like, okay, so you're like half Japanese. Oh, I have something to tell. 最近ね、最近はね、ちょっと面白いの話で、なんか、買い物時はね、like I was shopping recently. 払うと時はね、突然スタッフなんか別のなんか like passerby, like there was a random person, like a stranger, you know, ちょっと tap, like they tap me, and then I turned around, I was like, yes, how can I help you? And they were like, are you Hoya? And then I was like, なんでわかるの? How do you know? ちょっと怖いと思う。だけど面白いね。What? まあまあまあまあまあまあまあまあ。So I was just shopping. 嘘でしょ？嘘じゃないよ。マジフォロワーさんね、見つかった。Like a follower found me in the street while I was shopping. The funniest thing is I hardly go out. ちょっと引きっぽいね、私。So I asked them, how did they know? And then they said, your keychains. my bag, カバンはね、色のものがあるし、CB のキーチェーンはいっぱいあるしね。So they were like, oh, I saw your bags and keychain. And then I was like, えホヤさん。I was like, えフォローさん。マジおもろい。 もろしょくらい。まあまあまあ、この国は超小さいね。Such a small country. Such a small country. たまにあるね。こういうの。ええどこだWhere did it go? Oh, there. But yeah, so if you see me in public, なんかさ、I like ちょっと怖いね。Like once you start to know how I look like, you might see me everywhere. 私の顔はね、まあまあまあまあ、いろいろのシーンとかもあるしね。怖いと思う。マジ別人っぽい。自分の仕事はね、like my work. One of my clients follow me on the Hoya account. マジ怖くないね。And then they could be watching this for all you know. どうしよう。It's like if my own Charlie they aren't. Oh, I've asked. I ask, and then they follow me. 自分の会員とね、フォローして、ちょっと怖いかな。まあ今も知ってるから、まあしょうがないかな。What can I do? It's like things like this make me feel like I'm a person with a following. わかるBut I'm like a nobody. When like people say I'm like popular, I'm like, huh? What the fuck do you mean? Popular means people people will constantly want to find me. You're not a nobody to us, just CV artist. Thank you. It's like, I feel like the most platform I ever gotten was probably when I was like doing work for Hololive. I think that was like the most platform I've gotten, I think. But なんかさ、VTube の like the VTuber circle まああんまり好きじゃないしね。マジあんま好きじゃない。Recently, I've been trying to draw more of this, like this. この部分ね。What do you call it? Ibex? Like I've been trying to draw more juicy eye bags. And then this thing. これはなんだっけ？わかんない。I don't even know the English word for it. But なんださ that thing. Yeah, those things. I've always liked drawing them, but I feel like I don't draw them enough. I'm gonna try to bring them back. A little big. Will I ever color this? Probably not. I'm just drawing for fun today because I haven't drawn in so long. And everything is still on one layer. Oh my god. So recently, なんか最近ね、デート行くって。I went on a date recently. And then we were talking about like famous things. Like, what's the most famous thing about us? It's like what do we do that is like considered like famous? And then I told her my most famous thing. Like not even like Twitter related. It was like something else. And then they were like, don't lie to me. Because I told them like, oh, like my picture is on like, I have a picture of me at the airport. And then they were like, don't lie to me. What do you mean the airport? And then I showed them the picture, and then they were like, why are you there? They explained everything. マジおもろい。It's like イラスト以外ね、まあ普通の仕事あるし、まあ SNS の会社に働くって。小さい時はね、like when I was like much younger, like I was doing modeling work. So like there's a lot of like random places with my pictures on it, and then I'm just like, wow, why am I here? なんかさ、until this day, there are still some like pictures like floating around because of it, and I cannot run away from it. Imagine it. Like the なんだっけ? What's the trend? 2016 versus 2026 trend on TikTok? 2016年 versus 2026年の俺のトレンドはめっちゃ多いと思う。And then I was just looking at old pictures of myself. I was like, 誰これ誰この Why do I look so old? 26年の私はね、ダサいすぎじゃない？10 years ね。I don't know about you, Jin. I don't know how old you are. You don't have to tell me. But I'm old. まあ、年上だけね。I'm old in age, but like I'm like spiritually young. But I tell people my age. まあ、今年はね、32歳です。32歳。おばあちゃんみたい。だけど体、まあ、魂はね、25歳くらいと思う。永遠若い。ね。これはギャルの力ね。 私はね、なんか、自分考えるときにはね、まあ、ホヤさんはちょっとギャルっぽいと思う。性格はね、ちょっと真面目のギャル。Like, I feel like a ギャル。見た目は、まあ、ギャルすぎじゃないって、ちょっとクールのギャルっぽいと思う。マジお姉ちゃんっぽい。まあ友達言ってね。まあ、ギャルも好きしね。小さい頃って。Like, where's like ギャル characters? Let me see if I can find the chart that I did. これ。This is all? この三角ね。I need to change this. なんか、こっちは性格。Like, on this corner personality. こっちはエステティック。エステティックはなんか、日本語はなんだよ。カタカナはわかるでしょエステティック。ちょっとダサいかな。そしたら、こっちは惜しい。私の性格はこの感じね。この感じっぽい。なんかおじさんがあるしね。ちょっと。あと真ん中は、まあ、タバコを吸う人は多いと思う。蜜があるしね。ジョー、タあとこっちから。リンです。好き。あと性格は、まあ、ギャルが多いかな。ギャルは3人か。この子、ギャル。こっちは、ギャルはないし、なんか、クルゲの女っぽい。わかるよね。Like, you guys get it when you see it? ギャルっぽいでしょ。なんか、if I need to put CB、まあ、CB はね、Okay, if I put ウマ娘 on、どこかな？誰かな？ CB は多分こっち。ね。CB は多分惜しい。そしたら、生活は、personality transcend と思う。わかる？ちょっとニヤニヤするの感じ。Like, mischievous, character. わかる？And then, aesthetic. 誰かな 誰かなaestheticシャキュールではなくて多分 serious probably serious 多分こんな感じこんな感じっぽい性格見た目あと推しこの感じ性格と見た目の真ん中は多分フェスちゃんねこの感じ真ん中ね性格と推しの真ん中の場合は誰かな誰かな誰かな誰かな多分タキョンか真ん中見た目と推しの真ん中は誰かな誰かな誰と思う多分ないかなあ、わかる。わかる。エスポ。Here. こっち。これは三角ね。この感じ。I think having a chart like this is useful. エスポちゃん可愛いんでしょマジ可愛い。I'm still waiting for all my merch to come. 先がね、なんか Twitter 使うときは、知らないの人はコメントするってちょっと羨ましいって、まあ、グッズはいっぱいあるし、なんでだろうって。Like, they quote retweeted and then they were like, I'm so jealous of this person with all the CB merch. なんか、it wasn't even that much. It was just my cards. It's not even everything else. There's also like I like to think that my collection isn't a lot because I met someone who has like almost the same amount of collection as me. So whenever I try to buy something, I think I'm fighting with them. I'm constantly like fighting like the Mikari goods with them. Like, I met this person at a convention last year. Oh, was that one that you thought you saw me at? Well, I guess you saw me at, but you just didn't know it was me. Was it you? I don't know. I think it was you. Was it AFA? わかんない. I forgot. I hardly go for any convention. なんかさ, going to a convention alone, it's stressful. So say you didn't say hi to me. It's okay. There will be another convention that I might appear, that I might go to. But I don't even know when conventions happen here. So I will never know. What's that convention that I was looking at? Doki Doki? I think. I'm still thinking I should apply. なんか高いわ. It's so expensive. It's like $450. 4万円くらい。高いわ。マジ高い。And then I got nothing to sell. What do I say? I say I have nothing to sell, but I could have just print like... Yeah, the basic booth, it's $450. The pro booths are $890. And I don't have any friends to want to go. Well, I guess I don't know anyone. これは自分のせいはね。自分のせいね。I don't tell people that I'm from here, and people don't know that I'm from here. なんか I also don't sound like I'm from here. I guess I kind of do. Some people can figure it out. But I lived here for too long. Not by choice, but... But like, all my friends are all like overseas. It was a genuine shock when I realized you were here. I'm sorry. My longtime people who follow me should know I drop hints every once in a while, or actually even on stream I'll just say it. I lived here for I don't know, 20 years I think. 日本戻りたいね. I want to go back to Japan, but I can't go back to Japan. I'm stuck here. This thing's so fat. Give me this. I think I scare most people who are from here when they find out I'm here. For some reason. But if I said I was like Indonesian or something, no one would like bat an eye. you know what I mean? Or if I said like I was like Filipino. There was a period of time there was a lot of people who thought I was Filipino. It was quite funny. Because I would just randomly talk Tagalog to people. I'd be like, "Kunain ka na ba?" And then they would be like, "Huh?" And they would be so confused. And then I had to explain that I just know stupid languages. I just know too many languages. So like there was a point of time that I was adopted by like Filipino streamers. And then my language improved to Tagalog. I also visited Philippines for like a month. Like went around a little bit. Also culturally, I'm also pretty aware. But also I sound like a brat, but I travel a lot. But I'm broke as shit. But it's just because I just don't like being here, so I just travel. Like soon it's what's it? Lunar New Year. I kind of want to get out of the country. And I was like, whenever I travel, it's always sudden. I've once flew back to Japan like in the morning. Like I decided in the middle of the night, like, you know what? Maybe I should just go back to Japan for a few days. And I just booked a flight, packed my bags, and I went to the airport like immediately. And then every time I tell someone this, and then they say like, "You're crazy." おかしいね。突然に旅行するってちょっと変かも。And then I was like, "No, it's not that bad." 全然変くない。If the urge hits, the urge hits literally. うざい。うざい。誰？ごめん、ちょっと。はぁ？急に？ Drilling at this hour? なんで？やだもう。It always happens. Every time I go live, every time I stream, this happens. いつも、マジいつも配信するときは、まあ、突然、こういうの、だるいわ。マジシャバい。シャバいわかる？シャバいはなんだ？英語で。シャバい。Shabai. I don't even know how to explain shabai. It's like a negative, but also could be positive, but usually negative. It's like a feeling. It's like lame, boring, or like a feeling. はい、日本 人のリスナーさん、シャバいわかるでしょ？英語なんだっけ？マジわかんない。I draw so slow today. あれ、なんだっけ？だるいわかる？ But だるいは、it's like, it has an English word. It's like a lot simpler. It's like bothersome, tired. だるい。ね。シャバい is like a Gen Z word. It's like a young kid's word. It's like なんかwhat's like slang in Japanese? 単語じゃないでしょ。It's like new slang. New words that kids made up. It's kind of like it's in the same era, well, not the same era, but like it's the same type of like random words like Japanese kids use many years ago. マジマンジ。マジマンジはね、ちょっと変かも。今使うの方は多分ないかな。It's like it's an old slang, but I don't think anyone's using it anymore. So like sometimes when I think about my Japanese language, I feel very weird. Why is like a 30-something-year-old person using this slang? But なんかさ it's just what it is, right? But the 2 p.m. construction work, it's really something that happens here too often. Like, my neighbors are constantly doing renovation work, and I don't know why. It happens too often. Like, why is there so much to renovate? I feel like renovation here is like a people's hobby for whatever reason it is. 意味がわかるもういいんじゃない？まあ、そうでしょ。Pre-CNY construction. Isn't it a little too late? Isn't Lunar New Year like just next week? Lunar New Year happening. It's a pain in the ass. Like when I want to go get cash, it's just everyone's just queuing up, trying to get new cash, and I'm like, yo, come on, it's fine. You guys don't have to do this. Couldn't you just transfer the cash instead? まあ、わかんないし。Okay, there we go. まだ何か書きたいかな。I could draw a bit more. 今何時 ?3 時か。We sound symbolic enough. You gotta deal with this. I usually kind of just give like a QR code, and then that's it. Okay, I'm gonna draw some more, but let me go take ちょっとトイレ行きたい. Let me go to the toilet. Let me use the restroom for a second. I'll be back in 2分くらい。ちょっと待ってくださいね。 はい、ただいま。Maybe I'll draw for real this time. 本気に書こうか。おかえり。ありがとうございます。Recently I was teaching some friends Japanese. Not that mine is really good. But I've been teaching my friends like random Japanese words. Because I have a friend and he was like, what's a more casual way to say thank you in Japanese? And I was like, oh, just say azas. And they were like, azas? I was like, yeah. Also, sometimes my Japanese gets so messy because like Osaka-ben just comes out from nowhere. Like in the heat of conversation, I'll be like, Honmani? And then they were like, I was like, oh, sorry. Maji. Because like, お父さんはね、まあ、大阪弁はいつも使うからって。Like my dad uses Osaka pen a lot. But we're not from Osaka. But I just like pick it up from him. Okay, I don't know what to draw. Like we're both from Gifu. 岐阜ね、生まれたね。だけど、なんか、he lived in Osaka for like many years while he was at work there. So like Osaka Ben just kind of just is part of our conversations. And also, Terebi Bangumi. Okay, like I grew up watching a lot of like Osaka television. Which is why like sometimes it will just kind of just like appear. Okay, do this. こんな感じで。 So sometimes when I talk to my Japanese friends, even they get confused. They'll be like, ホヤってさ、なんか日本人っぽいすぎじゃないなんか大阪弁たまたま出てくるってなんだよなんでI don't know. 頭ちょっとおかしいと思う。My brain just switches a lot of the time. I think let's paint today. What do I want to paint? I actually have no idea. I don't know what to draw. マジわかんない。What should I draw? Should I just randomly paint shit? Probably. Let's use like a random brush. Even painting like this isn't how I usually draw. People ask me like, what is your art style? I'll be like, I don't know. Just depending on the mood. But it's kind of crazy that this like random painting stuff is what got me into the foot of Uma Musume fandom. It's kind of crazy, like my 3-hour illustrations just do better than my 4 days worth of work. One of the bad habits that I have. What's bad habits in Japanese? Kuse. Is that I flip the canvas and never flip it back. And I always got like details wrong. So sometimes I just like don't know what brush I'm using, and I just use whatever brush I feel like using. Like I have this like Northern Lion brush set. And sometimes it's just good to use, sometimes it isn't. But I feel like I always draw a lot of blue illustration. But I always like blue for drawings, even though my favorite color is green. I'm bad with warm colors. Also recently 最近ね、グレーはいっぱい使うって。Using gray is pretty good. Gray is really good for value work. Also, like one tip is to take a black layer and then change it to color so you can see the values. A little better. So you can just build on the contrast on certain areas. been trying to get better at color selection. I'm really bad at it. Sometimes you just kind of just draw and then you just adjust the colors from there. That's what I usually do. At least have some color first and then you figure out why the color isn't working. This side is nice. Okay, that looks a little better, I think. And then what I like to do is slap all my grids. I'm a very grid heavy person. Like this. I always have my grids. What's one with a very crazy grid? Hold on, let me see. I think this one. That one friend who can draw without slapping a million grids on it. It's like yeah, why can I? Isn't this crazy? It's like one here, one here. I think I'll take this one. Okay, let's go with this. Actually, maybe I want put it. Should I make it bigger? わかんない。I could make it smaller. Not even smaller, maybe. And then if I really want to... If I draw smaller, I don't have to paint as much. Maybe I'll take a bluish green. Could be darker. Just brush. Could be darker. Whenever I draw stuff like this, like I just want it simple. Oh, it crashed. Oh. Oh my god, have I been talking the whole time to the wall? Oh no, you heard me earlier. I somehow muted myself. How did I do that? Eh? I used to line out everything. Reading the auto subs, go mad. The auto subs are not accurate. It's like, hold on. Like, I used to line out everything. Nowadays, I don't line out as much. But like, I actually don't know. My process is a mess. But I think I've been painting a little bit more. Like, look at this chop chungus ass. I want to stop doing cell shading because I don't want to make it look like my animation. Because animation, I cell shade. But like, I just didn't want it to be the same. Oh my god, I have so many unfinished art. So many unfinished art. What the hell was I doing? Let me see. That was 2024. Last year, I started painting more. That's for sure. But I also don't know how to explain exactly how to make a better workflow for painting. Because I still line art. I was happy with this one. This one was kind of good. I think, I don't know if it will work for you, but for me, it's like seeing things in value helps. So I know, maybe I've been listening to this song for so long. It's so loud. I'm gonna lower it down. Or maybe change the song. Okay. Like, I think drawing in value helps. And then you can figure out like what colors you want. So like, for example, you look at this and then you want it to be warm. And then you're like, okay, how warm do we want this? And then you start figuring it out. You're like, okay, dusty, sunset warm, yada yada yada, like that. Because I think once you can see the values, it's easier to like figure out how you want to do the mood. But then again, I paint full illustrations, right? Like with backgrounds. なんかこの曲もうざいし。Hold on, I'm gonna find like a chill song that I can stream on YouTube with. No. Okay, これでいい。And then if you don't like this, what I like to do is, you know what? I'm gonna share screen instead so you can see better. It's just like plan it out first, because it's more about like what mood you want, right? Like you like to draw you like to draw warm, I think. A little bit warmer, usually orangey, right? It's like you like to do orangey-ish lighting. So maybe, let me try to emulate your colors. Let me see, just from memory. I think it's like, it's not really this orange, it's like more here, I think. So if this is tail, hard light, where are you? And then I think if you do like some like blues, maybe this is too, could be more muted. So I think like on the color wheel, hold on. On the color wheel, wait, ちょっと待って。Oh, I just realized it's flipped. If you're always on this side of the spectrum, going this side a little bit for contrast, it's good. So it helps. Well, I guess it's complementary, right? Color theory. But if you don't want to go blue, uzai. Urusa. If you don't want to go blue, you can go like green a little bit. You can go like, okay, you can go like this half. So like you can go like this half of the spectrum. So if to explain, okay, I'll bring this out. ちょっとでかくね。Okay. It's not exactly the orange that you kind of use, but なんか on this end, and then if you want it, you want some contrast. Okay, I'm using hard light, but you can use like a little bit of like greenish instead of like blue. It's a very slight difference, but you can kind of see the difference. The show. So if you want like a more like harmonious color, like, okay, maybe I don't use hard light. I'm gonna just do this. So let's say because when you do your highlights, if let's say you start here on the orange, like in between the reds, like here, then your highlights usually, instead of doing brighter, instead of just like going brighter like this, instead of like going brighter like this, maybe instead shift the hue and then just adjust this a little bit to your liking. You know? So like it's not the same color value, but you're actually changing, because color is not, real colors isn't one color. It's like mixing from a range, right? To make it warm or cold. And then if you want like a strong highlight, you go like yellowish. And then you up the luminosity. I don't know if it makes sense. And then if you want shadows, or if you want like some reflective light, like purple here would be good. And then if you want, you can go even like more desaturated for shadows. And then like the darker like outline area, you use this, but then your brighter areas, you use like a lighter color for lighter saturation, right? So usually what I do, I usually have my, I don't use the color slider as much. I always just use the scroll wheel, like this one's. So if I draw, if it's like a dark color, like if it's like a moody blue-ish color, cool illustration, right? And then I want very strong contrast. Oh, sorry, I'm just gonna highlight this one so it looks better. Like something like that. I'm just gonna do this first. Do this like that. こんな感じ. Right. And then your highlight area would be, oh my god, why is this too hard? Soft light, go man. This is too much. I was like wondering why. Like that. So when you look at it on the black and white scale, you can see that this is still like, you can tell that this is light, this is dark. But then with color, darker colors can be cooler, and then brighter colors will be that, right? Because if you make both warm, like for example here, right? If I just make this warm, it looks like that. And then if I use the same warm to warm, there's no contrast. Versus this. It's a very slight difference, but it makes your like mid-tone stand out a bit. But also this one has like a slightly better impression. So when you do like your highlights like that, then your reflection like here. Something like that. But if you just don't like the color, you can always just shift it around. But you need to understand. Else, my favorite thing to do, it's really just use the color balance. I stopped using multiply because I think multiply isn't very fantastic. It's very situational, even though every Instagram post tells you like, oh, you should multiply, multiply so easy. But multiply makes your colors very dark because you're just adding values on it, but not helping the values. But this is what I like to do. If I want the contrast more, you know, it depends on your style. If you like things like a little bit more ambient, you know, bring out the shadows to match your highlight. If you like things very contrasty, you adjust your shadows and your highlight. Been trying to wean yourself off multiply. Yeah, it's a good practice. I stopped using multiply. I don't use it as much. I only use it on my line art if I have line art. But even that, I try not to use it. Like, let me see. Recent illustration. Right? It's just line art and then individual color, the show. But even just like coloring the skin, it's not even that much work, I think. Let me hide the rest. Just like base color, a bit of blush, and then I don't know what the hell happened here. Can I unlock this? Can I see how this looks like? What's I doing here? Yeah, I just paint. Everything's just on a normal adjustment layer. There's no like adjustment layer, no nothing. Because this is the base and then I just want this to be darker, then I'll just draw it darker. It makes no sense. I'm sorry. But here, display color. So my base color is here, somewhere orangey. And then my shadows, I go down because it's darker. Then my highlights, I go up. If you can see the wheel. So this is how I've been doing my colors lately. You can do the other way as well. Like you can make it like this is cooler, and then this is brighter, but it's a little tricky because this side is closer to the darks, and then this side is closer to the brights. So it applies for like everything else on the face here. Where's the hair? Kamikata. The hair, sometimes painting from like a dark color helps. You know what I mean? Like you start from the shadows, or like a darker tone. Because adding light helps better like that. So I add dark as a base. And then I add my like ambient light. And then I fill in like my shadows, like my darker shadow values. And you see here, like I use gray, like a bright gray, because I want this area to separate a little bit, and then I go back to dark. Yeah, because instead of drawing like instead of like taking the color straight from here, right? You should take like here or like in between, right? So like, for example, in between this and this, it's somewhere here. You start here. And then when you need to add detail or lighting, you know. And then if you want even more highlight, then you do you go like up a notch, like that. Because instead of painting straight from like drawing straight from this color, and then you only have like a few values, and then you think this is the brightest, but it can be darker. No one says that it could be that this is the color. So back to the hair, yeah. So it's like here you can see like, oh, okay. This area here is the dark points, and then you just shape it out. So here I use like a darker color. Then I add back my highlights, because this here is my midtones, this is my highlight. And then if I didn't have that base, if I didn't have if I just only use my dark base, it's just too dark. So you need like to feel the light a little bit. And then you can go even brighter with more highlights. So you can see like the range is from here, dark. There's the midtones here, bright here, dark midtones, your second midtone-ish color, and then slowly getting brighter. Yeah. And then once you figure that out, you honestly can just do the same for everything else. Also, sometimes like the problem with people with drawing like dark tones, right? Like you see here, here, I use like the gray, because if I didn't use the gray and just use like a dark color, like a saturated color, it doesn't stand out. It doesn't help to make this area stand out because they're separate pieces of hair. They're not the same. Gray honestly is your best friend when it's like dark shading, because you can make this even brighter, honestly. Oh. You know, or even this whole area could just be gray. And then if you don't like it, just push it, the colors a bit, like give it a bit of saturation. And then you see, it's a bit of warmth to it. But yeah, gray is really good. I don't know why. I feel like not a lot of people talk about gray. Let me see. Painting on hard light has helped me to understand colors a bit better for some reason. I don't know why. Trying to see how I did this one. I don't remember. I think this is all ambient, right? Yeah, this is all ambient adjustments. Individually, it's just hard light. It's just hard light. Oh my god. Isn't this crazy? You can just do this. And then use color. Well, highlight's so useful. It's crazy useful. Like here, my darker areas are just like purple. Just purple, blue. Lighter areas are just more yellow. Even without, it's just pretty dull, I think, the colors. Yeah, it's not super bright. Because I think if I use my base CB color, it will be like a bit this bright. This is like the standard CB color in most illustration, but it's so bright. It's like the anime skin tone color, but it's sometimes too bright, I think. Can always turn things down a notch. Also, just being on like this side of the spectrum, not in like a mental illness sense, but like I like being on like here. I hardly go down this line, like this line onwards, very rarely unless I need to. But like most of my colors, I think, is like somewhere here. Sometimes doing the triangle helps if you know how to use the triangle color wheel. But I think square, recently I've come to terms with square. The triangles, it's also pretty decent. You have like lesser muted colors. in the middle section. Like there's lesser muted colors in this section versus here. But here it's pretty bright overall. But sometimes I like a little bit more of like this section, which is like pretty small on the triangle because they condense it down. But this one helps to decide your, what you call this? Luminosity, your brightness, your whites to your blacks a little easier. But it's actually not that difficult from this square as well. Yeah. The other cheat code, it's just using this, I think. It's like, oh, you want darker, duller, more saturated? Oh, sure, here, just pick from here. This is like the cheat code. IMO. And then if you want like less value, then you just like bring it down, less saturation, then you just select. This one's useful, I think. I don't use it as much because I'm lazy. But you can even make it like really big. Make it 20 by 20. It's like, oh, the orange here, I want it to be brighter. And then you just like pick full vibrancy and full, you know. Then you're like, oh, okay. And then you just go at it. I hope that's useful. I don't know how useful it was. I hope I tried to make sense. But understanding the type of what you call it? Monogamous complementary color theory? Yes, color theory. Helps a little bit. I went to art school, but even I went to art school, I didn't understand. I just practice till I figure it out. Indoor painting session for a lesson? No, it's fine. I'm not doing anything anyway. I'm just like, I haven't drawn in a while. I'm gonna draw something. But yeah, multiply. Multiply. I used to love multiply. I ride or die on multiply. Okay, I use multiply for animation. That's a given. Animating on multiply saves so much time. But that's because animating is pretty flat, right? It's pretty flat, so it's better to just like animate on like simple multiply and add. Where's my file here? Is it this one? Yeah, okay. It's like animating, sure. It's like, it's just mid, dark, bright. Who cares? It's truly like, it's easier. I'm not gonna paint every single frame, you know? because on post editing, I can like soften this whole area, like this too. I can soften it down on post editing with just a simple program, but like normal animation, no one's gonna paint it unless they ask for that style. And just doing multiply saves a lot of time. But sometimes the colors aren't that great, but that's why on post editing you kind of just add more colors to your drawing, which is essentially just bringing up this one is really good, like the color balance. If you feel everything's too dark, then you should tone it up. Or if you can understand curves are really useful. Like for example, you did your painting and then you're like, okay, the blue areas are too dark, right? And then you just color wheel and then you just like, okay, this area, the dark areas that's here, this is too dull. I need to brighten it. Or like, wait, hold on, there. Or like, oh, it's too blue, and then you just like adjust accordingly, and then go back to your RGB, and then you want it brighter, then you just bring it up. And stuff like that. It's really just like, I don't know. My lifesaver for like finishing, it's always just curves and color balance. Let me see if there's any other. Oh, Uma. I guess it's CB art here. Hold on. Welcome to the mess of my layers here. Oh, it's none of this. This is background Heike. Eh? Did I accidentally flatten the main illustration? I actually don't know. Maybe I did. Oopsie. Oh no, I didn't. Okay. I think this one is all hard light, but like the finishing is like, oh, multiply, I use it for shadows, like this kind of like background shadows, additional shadows that I know that it should be dark. I just put it as multiply. And then adding like color gradient, gradient map. Adding like gradient maps with multiply, but very slightly. Helps a little bit. So like what I'll do is like, oh, finish the illustration, do a bit of editing, add a gradient map, like this kind, you know, like this kind of gradient map, and then just multiply, because the difference is very slight, right? Also, the other thing I like to do, depending on the illustration, so this is like flat, right? And then making it blur and then lightening it also helps. But this, because this works for this art. And then adding a bit of color balance at the very end here. Okay. Here, color balance. Just very slightly. adjusting the shadows to be more red and blue, so purple, and then pushing all your highlights up as well. Because if you push it down, you know. Other than that, yeah, usually just very minor. Well, not really minor. Sometimes it can be big. Could be big changes when you do your color balance. You know what the best part is? If you just paint a color and you feel it's too red, color balance it down, then flatten, and then you work with your new color. Sometimes doing that saves a lot of time. So my clip studio looks like an insane mess because I have buttons for everything. It's like, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, because I have like 2 artboard for animation and then for illustration. Because animation on stream, like my screen looks like a hot mess. Hold on, I can show you. Commission. Here, there we go. This is horse-related animation anyway. Oh, it's almost 5. Oh my god. It's like animation on stream. When I used to animate on stream, it looks so clean. Everything's so simple. But when I'm working on it, it looks like this. It looks like that. And then when I'm coloring, it's like... When I'm coloring, it looks like... it will look like... Well, not like this. Hold on. View... This. And then it will look like that. But then on stream, what you see is like this. But what I see is this. Because like, yeah, all this additional outside screen is just outside the screen. But whatever is on the stream, it's something else. It's just this. But yeah. And then sometimes it will be like when it gets really messy and then I'll start animating like this. I'll be like, oh, I need to see everything. Oh no. It's like I have to check everything. And then it will look like this. Just there's some animation work that I've done. Like this thing just covers up my whole screen. It's just like this. And then I just check like that. And then I go like, oh, okay. Oh. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Color, color, color. And it's like a million layers. Animation sucks. I don't like animating. I'm tired of animating. Don't learn animation, okay? Don't waste your time. It's a nightmare. Annie wanted to learn animation because なんていうか because I didn't want to learn live 2D or how to make a VTuber model, but I ended up learning anyway because animating was so tiring. I have to end stream soon, I think. I have to do my chores. Okay. And then CBs. I guess I'll draw CB then. Something like this. Give it a bit of in-betweens on the hair. And then what we can do is add some no, it'll be probably like here. This looks good. I think. I just can't decide where I want to put her. Let's say no grass. Here. And then This is also good. どうかな？どっちからいいかな？Oh, what if I do this here? Just swap this over. Isn't this the same as before? I guess it favors the direction. Hold on. こんな感じ? No, it should be this way. Right? Like that. Because I want to showcase the wind blowing from right to left. This is more intentional this way. So I can just extend this out more. Yeah, I guess the good thing, my strong point is definitely just figuring out ambience. I guess it's just because of my work. So I'm very particular about ambient. Can I finish this today? Maybe tonight. 3時半くらいの配信いいと思う。マジ長い。あまりやってないし。まあいいわ。What if I change the hand? No, I think it has to be this side. So everything leans to the right, heavy, kinda. わかんないね。マジわかんない。この感じもいいし、こっちもいいし。 Hmm. It's here. I have to draw this part of the neck. Something. Maybe something like that. I guess I can fix it later. The neck is so long. Oh my god. Isn't this the Freyren neck? Oh my god, I accidentally drew that Freyren neck. The Freyren meme. Oh, I kind of want to change it now. I don't want to draw that face. Yadamo. It's really just a Freyren face, huh? I guess I will struggle with this. きついな、これ。このポーズ。きついじゃない? It's such a difficult face angle. 頭もサイズはちょっと小さいかも。 Okay. Okay, I think I'll end here. 配信終わります。それじゃあ、来てくれての方はありがとうございます。そしたら、アーカイブ見てるのお客さんは、本当にありがとうございます。チャンネルと登録でお願いします。それじゃあ、お疲れ様。終わります。じゃあねー。Thank you everyone for coming. I'll try to finish this soon. So yeah, links all in the description. I'll see you guys. I have no idea when. Till next time. Hey, おつつ。じゃあねー。